cash, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. I solve them. I run through the money. Blessing me calling. Left on my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that
I'm cool, man.
What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here. Once again, my good friend Brother Stogie. Say hello to the people.
Titan fam.
You have found the most entertaining cigar channel on all of the YouTubes. You have found
the Cigar Titan.
That's all right. And Brother Stogie, we are back with another Newair review.
We got a little something special because not only is it Super Bowl weekend.
It is, man. Crazy.
You know, Super Bowl weekend. Not only is, I had to thank the NFL for sidetracking this weekend, because if it wasn't for the NFL, we'd all be looking for Valentine's Day cards and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, Valentine's Day is 2 days away. Right. You know what I'm saying? So at least we got a break for the weekend to chill with the boys and watch football.
That's right.
You know, but yes, so we thought it'd be a great idea, just in case we were stuck on having to buy Valentine's gifts, on a wine door. Have you ever been upstairs with your old lady and things is going right? Okay. Like, damn, wish I had a drink. But you gotta go all the way downstairs to get a drink?
Yes.
What if you had some wine upstairs?
I like where this is
going.
going.
What if you had a cabinet with wine glasses in it?
Keep going.
Last but not least, what if you had a 34 bottle count winador from Newair?
That would be a good place to have it.
You know what I'm saying? Upstairs in the boom boom room.
In the boom boom room. Not the boom boom room.
In the boom boom room. For us, it don't turn into the boom room until 9:30 because all the kids are done. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the room until that point.
It's just Circus Circus before that. You know what I'm saying? But it's boom boom room after 9:30.
I like it. I like it. Well, you ready to start getting into this one?
Let's give it to him.
Welcome back, everybody. Like we said at the beginning of the episode, we are doing another Newair review, and as Brother Stogie said, this is a 34 count or 34 bottle.
34 bottle.
Winador.
And you know, Newair asked us, on top of doing a review of the fridge, they also wanted us to do a cigar and wine pairing.
Yes. And I'm all for drinking and smoking cigars while we do that.
And who else asked in the Cigar Titan?
That's right.
This is what we do, baby.
So, for some context here, there was a Newair event, I want to say maybe 6 months ago out in San Diego that I was able to attend.
Yes.
And during that time, they handed out like grab bags and all kinds of things. And that bag came with some goodies in it.
Yes.
And one of those goodies that was in that grab bag that I've actually been waiting to try for quite some time is this, it's called the wand, or a wine wand. And basically what this is supposed to do is prevent you from getting wine headaches.
Okay.
So I love a good red wine. I'm partial to Cabernets. I like Merlots. I do like dry wine. With that said, I tend to drink more white wines. And the reason for that, Brother Stogie, is because the white wines don't give me a headache.
Right.
There's something about red wine that for whatever reason gives me a headache. I don't know if it's the sugars in it or what, but this little gadget is supposed to stop all of that.
And it decreases the amount of sulfites that's in that given bottle of wine.
Okay, well, you said it better than I did.
So the sulfite, so my mom said she was sensitive to sulfites in red wine. I always wondered what that was. So wine sulfites are naturally occurring at low levels in all wines and are one of the thousands of chemical byproducts created during the fermentation process.
Okay.
So, however, sulfites are also added by the winemaker to preserve and protect the wine from bacteria and yeast-laden invasions.
Okay.
Yeast-laden invasions.
Yeast-laden invasions.
That sounds like something that women protect the kudu wop for.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Hey, if you haven't checked out last year's Valentine's Day special, you gotta check it out. We didn't have enough time, or we couldn't do it because it's Super Bowl weekend, so the fellas gonna be looking for like manly shit to talk about. And last year's episode was for the ladies.
Yes. So basically all you have to do with this is dip this in your wine glass, stir it around, and that should gather up all the sulfates and things that are known to cause wine headaches.
But I think you leave it in there, no? You gotta stir for 3+ minutes.
3 minutes. Whew.
3 minutes.
That's a long time. All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, well, we're back. Let's see how it tastes.
That's good.
It does taste very good.
Now this is a Josh Wine Preserve Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yes.
So when I picked this bottle, Titan tip, early on. So I've noticed that, so you go to Total Wine place like that sell wines, you can actually turn the label around, and most wine bottles have tasting notes on the wine.
Yep.
So if you're a connoisseur like ourselves here, you can pick your cigar. I already know that's a full body type stick, nice earthy tones. We already know that of the cigar.
Right.
Now you can go ahead, you can actually cheat. Go to Total Wine, check out the notes that are in the bottle of wine and match them with your cigar.
I like this.
You know what I'm saying? So whether you are a sweet kind of wine person, a bittersweet, or nice Cabernet, not too sweet, that's me. So this is a little bit of cocoa notes.
Yep.
Ooh, that's like a crushed blackberry note right there.
I definitely can taste the crushed berries in there, or the berries in there for sure.
Man,
Yeah.
that's nice.
It's a very nice balance.
And so you can go ahead and you can pair so that your wine is not overpowering your cigar, or that it matches, it balances perfectly with your stick.
Yes.
So, Titan tip for y'all.
So, quick question for you before we get into the unit, brother.
Okay.
For your red wines, do you like to drink your red wines at room temperature, or do you like to drink them chilled?
I usually do them room temperature, but a slight chill. I do not like my wines cold.
Gotcha.
So based on this unit, I'd probably take it at the lowest level possible for a red wine.
Okay. If you were stocking it full of red wines.
If I was stocking it full of red wines.
Right. Okay. Well, let's get into the unit. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Let's do it, man. So this is a nice Newair 34 bottle Winador. As you can see, this is a nice tall unit. There's no table underneath this thing here.
Yep.
So what you see from floor to here, that's the size of the unit. And so just like, I like how everything kind of like matches the humidors that we have.
Yes. Everything kind of works together.
Right, so the same kind of display you have here that you have on the 250 count humidor, I think even on your, 7,000 count humidor that you have inside the studio.
Right.
It kind of has a similar display, but instead of the white light that comes with most of these units, it's a nice blue light that's on the inside.
Yes, and that blue light looks super nice, super sexy. I'm actually wondering if at some point you could change that light out for something a little bit more powerful and actually get a really nice bright glow all the way through the unit. It does a decent job of hitting probably the first 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of the top here with the light, and I can pop this open so the fam can see.
Look at that.
But once you start, just like with Newair's humidors and things like that, once you start stacking stuff on the top, it's going to be more difficult for that light to kind of penetrate through the further down the unit you actually go. But it is a very nice kind of soft blue light glow that you're getting out of the unit.
The unit itself is a nice black all around unit. Nothing fancy like the Cigar Club humidor we gave away to
it's
our
a nice gloss black on here, so you're probably going to want to make sure that you have a microfiber cloth or something close to keep the dust off of it and the fingerprints, because this gloss black and the glass and everything will have a tendency to attract fingerprints for sure. But the back of the unit here is kind of a nice matte black, very similar to the 250 count humidor we actually did a review on, I want to say a little over a year ago. On the channel, very similar setup and very similar design that you got there.
So we always read the manual. Please, whenever you get a nice unit, make sure you read through the manual to see what Newair presents to you. So it actually breaks down the features of this particular cooler.
Okay, let's hear it.
So it keeps red wines and or white wines at their proper temperature. One touch controls an LCD display.
Yes.
Interior lighting, as we just discussed, with independent on-off control. Has Celsius or Fahrenheit adjustable by 1 degree increments. Chrome shells are easy to pull out. Automatic panel lock. Black metal exterior. CFC free solid polyurethane foam insulation.
Say that again.
Ready?
I'm ready.
CFC-free solid polyurethane foam insulation.
Okay.
And tempered smoked glass door protects wine from UV rays.
Yes. Again, very similar to the humidor units that we've done reviews on in the past.
So I learned a little something, because I did not know that there was a thing with UV rays and wine. So it says, does sunlight affect wine? Just in case for those who might want to put this upstairs in the bedroom, and sometimes you might have light that comes through the room. Should
Close
you
to a
protect,
window.
you know what I'm saying? So I learned that light strike, it's a term for it. Is light strike occurs when the sun's ultraviolet UV rays flood the bottom. And this is for red wines and white wines. This excites the wine's naturally occurring riboflavin.
Riboflavin?
Riboflavin?
Sure.
Okay. Or vitamin B2 and pantothenic acid, or vitamin B5 for short.
Okay, good.
These energized molecules then react with the naturally present amino acids. This yields sulfur-containing compounds that we can smell at very low levels, and they stink.
What do they smell like?
They say it smells like wet dog, trash, and fermented flowers.
That sounds like a lot of things you probably don't want your wine to smell like.
Right, well, what are the notes of your wine? Oh, just wet dog and ass. You know, I mean, your wine's probably no longer good at that point. You know what I'm
You
saying?
should just get rid of it at that point.
You know what I'm saying? So unlike the tempered glass that's on our humidors, that kind of keep people from looking on the inside.
Right.
You know, keep that glass look. This is actually to protect your wine bottles from the UV rays if you have it close to a window.
Right. And this is also a unit, much like any of the humidor units we've done reviews on in the past, where you're going to want to keep this in an area of the house where you have more control over the room temperature. This is probably not a unit that you want to have sitting out in a garage, especially if you live in hotter climates like we do out here in Southern California, because temperatures can very often exceed triple digits. And then you've got your motor working overtime.
Yes.
But Brother Stogie,
Yes.
how about the sound on the motor?
It's pleasant.
It's very
It's like
quiet.
a small little hum.
Right. We don't have a decibel meter here to actually read how loud the unit is, but it's very quiet, right?
As a matter of fact, the cricket in the studio is louder than the motor in the unit.
That is very true.
So with this cricket, it's pretty faint. Shit. What kind of wine do you prefer, bro?
Well, I usually prefer like a Chardonnay or a Riesling.
Okay.
If I'm going to drink. I do like chilled wines, and again, a lot of the times I just won't drink a red wine because I don't want the headache that comes with it. I know people say, oh, you don't get headaches from... I get headaches from wine. If I don't have a headache before I start drinking the wine, and then I start drinking the wine and I have a headache, it's because I drank the wine.
Stop basing your experiences on other people.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Shit.
But like I said, I do love a good Cabernet, and I do love a nice Merlot.
So the good thing about the manual from Newair, they kind of broke it down for people with different tastes, with different wine tastes.
Okay.
So they have a recommended temperature for red wines, white wines, champagnes, sparkling wines, and dry varieties, and rosés.
Okay.
So for red wines, we deal with Fahrenheit here, anywhere between 57 to 65 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Okay, so your white wine and champagnes, you anywhere between 49 to 58 degrees. So with this unit, if you don't like your wines too chilled, I can keep my red wines and have a couple bottles of champagne in there, because we got the topmost recommended degrees for a champagne and the lowest amount, which I would like, for my red wines.
Right.
And for your rosés, you get anywhere between 51 and 53 degrees. So that was kind of a cool thing they did.
So another feature on the unit is actually the magnetic seal. Again, goes through all four corners of the glass here and has a very nice tight seal. You can actually hear it, very airtight there. Also has a what I would call a sunk in or depressed handle on the side, so that you can kind of flick the unit open, pop it open there, and you can see right here, that is where the handle is. When you're talking about shelving space inside the unit, Brother Stogie, it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves for wine. And then we've got a nice little shelf down here for maybe some extra stuff. Maybe you want to keep some cheese in there or something. I know a lot of people like to eat their wine with cheese.
Or some of those Woodford Reserve cherries.
Exactly.
That's usually put in our old fashioned.
Maybe some strawberries. You like to feed your lady some strawberries.
If we try to get ready for the night, get your charcuterie board stuff. You know what I'm saying? Put that stuff at the bottom.
Did you say charcuterie?
Charcuterie board. You know, hey, you gotta get all the terminology ready for the right night.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So on Valentine's Day, it's not charcuterie. It's charcuterie. All right. Shit. Oh shit.
Dying.
So before we finish off the unit,
yes,
let's be respectful to our Titan fan and let them know what we're smoking.
Yes, of course. What are we smoking tonight, Brother Stogie?
We are smoking the Aging Room Rare Collection.
Yes, one of my personal favorites.
From who?
This is actually from it's from Aging Room, but also blended with Rafael Nadal.
There you go. So this is a nice full body stick.
Yes.
What notes do you particularly get from the stick? I know it's one of your favorites.
This is, it's a nice middle of the road stick. It's fairly consistent in terms of the body of the cigar all the way through. So you're not getting a lot of kick or ligero towards the end. It's not going to give you, a head spin or anything like that. But I get a lot of notes of, we get some earthy notes in there for sure. There's a light hay note, a little bit of a cocoa that comes through on this. And when you're pairing it with the wine and stuff like that, I would say this particular cigar with the wine that we're drinking right now, the wine is definitely what comes through the most. It can, and again, we've talked about this with whiskeys too, right? Where we've said, if you're drinking a really strong whiskey, you want a cigar that can balance out that flavor. You can't drink you can't smoke a very light-bodied cigar with a really heavy whiskey and expect to get the flavors out of that cigar.
Right.
And that's kind of where we're at right here. So it's not a bad balance. I think for red wine, if you're going to smoke a cigar with a red wine, Brother Stogie, what are some of the sticks you might recommend for a red wine?
For red wine, for me, it'd be like a Casa Cuevas Reserva Maduro. Like a nice full body, dark. We get the nice leather notes and nice dark cocoa rich notes from it. Possibly even the middle of the road would be the Oliva Nub Series Double Roast. So people think that sometimes the Nuance series is like a flavor cigar series. Not to me. You got like a medium plus body on those Nub series.
Yep.
And it pairs very well with red wine.
I also think the Oliva Milano would go very well with this, because that is 100% a full-bodied cigar that I think would pair very well with a red wine.
Arturo Fuente.
Yep.
A double chateau I've had with a red wine before. Even pipe tobacco.
Pipe tobacco, yes. But I think, wouldn't it drown out a little bit, the flavor of the pipe tobacco?
No, because flavored tobacco is more of the aromatics on the outside. So as far as like the tobacco notes you get from it, it's really soft. So you're not really competing for flavor notes and nuances with pipe tobacco. When people smoke pipe tobacco, it's pretty much more you can get on the outside sense, more so on your palate, on your tongue, and in your nostrils. You're not really smoking pipe tobacco for nutty notes.
Right.
You're smoking it for those aromatics.
Yep, absolutely. So people out there, the Titan fan, might be asking, why would the Cigar Titans be doing a review on a Winador, not a humidor? Well, we've done a lot of reviews on humidors, but with Valentine's Day right around the corner, we thought, what a great opportunity for our Titan fam to see some cool gift ideas to get their lady, especially if their lady is a wine connoisseur. The fellas usually are the cigar connoisseurs, right?
Right.
You ladies, they like some wine.
And also, so over these years, we've had plenty of reviews from Newair.
Yes.
So all of the reviews that we accept to do on our channel for the Titan fam improves the cigar lifestyle. You're talking about the different humidors, you're talking about the beer frosters, you're talking about the cooladors that we've had, and now we have the Winador. All these that we accept to present to y'all improves our experience, because we got a nice chill area in the garage. My garage don't really get too hot, but if I had this posted up next to my TV right there, got the fellas over, want to pop up a bottle of wine, don't be afraid to pop up a wine with the boys.
Yes.
All right? Sometimes we need a different, a different break from the 86 and
show your lady you're cultured.
You know what I'm saying? 120 proof maker marks and shit. So I want to drink a bottle of wine and chill.
That's right.
A nice addition.
Now, one of the other things, the features you saw here as you were kind of watching the video is that it does automatically shut off the light inside. So if you leave the light on, it will automatically turn it off after a period of time.
Yes.
Brother Stogie, is this an energy saving device as well?
So energy saving product.
Energy efficient.
Energy efficient, energy saving. Only runs up to 95 watts.
Okay. So very low wattage.
Very low wattage. And so the dimensions of this bad boy, this is for the model number, well, we have the model number in the bottom, but it's for the NWC034BK00 model. Power supply is 115 volts, so 60 hertz. Dimensions, 18 by 7 width, 17 inches by 3 in depth, and 33.1 inches in height.
Very easy unit to set up.
So it's nice little corner. You can kind of corner it in the area.
Yep.
That way you kind of leave the dimensions that it asks to have. It looks 2 inches in the front, 2 inches on the sides, 2 inches in the back, so the unit can breathe in whatever area you have it in. So it's about 50 pounds in weight.
Yeah.
With no bottles in it. So once you stack it up with bottles, that unit's gonna get kind of heavy.
So Brother Stogie, I got something I want to say before we get into that part.
Go ahead.
So for those of you who are on the fence and maybe you're not sure if buying a Newair product is something you want to do, maybe you've only heard the Cigar Titans talking about it, Newair, you're looking at the reviews are great on the products, but whenever you're spending a cool dollar on the product, right, you want to make sure that you're getting the most bang for your buck.
Agreed.
And where Newair puts your mind at ease is their warranty. Because I'm telling you, and Brother Stogie can attest, and he's going to read the warranty here in just a minute.
They make it simple stupid.
They really do.
They make it simple stupid because they start you off at the beginning of letting you know
right.
that if you have any issues, contact customer service and someone will contact you within 24 hours.
Yes. When you're thinking about like, can I be sure that my product is going to be protected?
Yes.
Well, let's see. What's in the warranty, Brother Stogie?
So warranty, let's do the warranty terms.
Okay.
During the first year, any components of this appliance found to be defective due to materials or workmanship will be repaired or replaced at the manufacturer's discretion at no charge to the original purchaser.
Putting your mind at ease.
The purchaser will be responsible for any removal or transportation costs.
Okay.
That's okay. Exclusions. Power failure.
Okay.
Damage in transit when moving the appliance, which means your clumsy ass dropped the unit. Now you're trying to call customer service, say you need a new unit, or the door broke.
Right.
Improper power supply, such as low voltage, defective household wiring, or inadequate fuses, meaning that you plug this 3-prong appliance into a power strip along with the fan, the computer, and your heater.
Yes.
And you destroyed the unit.
Right. Don't be a dumpski.
Accident, alteration, misuse, or abuse of the appliance, such as using non-approved accessories, inadequate air circulation in the room, or abnormal operating conditions, extreme temperatures.
We've talked about that.
Okay? Used in commercial or industrial applications. Now it does say in the beginning of the book that you are able to use this in like your breakfast and bed type places like the Holiday Inn. You can come down breakfast, you can have a little wine door there. At your office, if you're allowed to have wine in there with little snacks and stuff, use that in those areas.
Right.
But say like a warehouse where temperatures can get out of control up in there because there's only swamp coolers in there?
Yeah.
You're gonna destroy the unit. I'm gonna skip this one because I'm gonna come back to it, okay? Use of force or damage caused by external influences.
Right.
If your baby mama comes over and is mad because you are now married and threw something at your wine door and broke it, that is not covered in the warranty. Partially or completed dismantle appliances.
You can't take a hammer to it.
You can't take it apart. You can't think you are Mix or Fix It on TikTok, try to fix the unit, say, hey, I fucked up. I need a new unit.
Right.
It's not covered in the warranty.
Right.
Excess wear and tear by the user. Last but not least, fire, water damage, theft, war.
Wait, what? War?
Absolutely not. Say that again. You are. Wow. Who? Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely not.
You know nothing about no war.
War. Not
W-A-R?
Not rawr. War. You know what I'm saying? Like World War III type shit.
Like, whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Like war, riot, hostility.
Riot. Okay.
Or acts of God. Such as hurricane. Y'all don't believe it? I think we're making this up. You see that? Acts of God. Such as rains, hurricanes, floods, etc. not covered in the warranty.
But look, your normal wear and tear, I'm telling you, Newair's got a good warranty system. They're gonna cover you guys, you know, just don't, like I said earlier, right? Don't be a dumpski with your unit. Don't think you can throw it off a 5-story building.
Exactly.
The thing smashes into bits and you're like, wow, this should be covered by the warranty.
Or
it's
you
not gonna be covered
move
by the
into your
warranty.
new apartment, but you try to put it in the sheet and bring it up through the patio door and stick it in the
Right.
car. Hey, people do all kind of shit, you know?
So, Brother Stogie,
Yes.
this is a great gift idea for the fellas out there in the Titan fam who are looking to surprise their special someone with something this Valentine's Day.
Agreed.
Especially if your lady is a connoisseur of wines. I assure you, you bring this home, she is going to be happy you did.
Agreed.
But Brother Stogie,
Yes.
what does a unit like this go for?
So this Shadow Series 34 bottle wine and door will run you on the Newair website for $59.99.
That's a good deal. But
Yes.
is the Titan fam gonna pay $459.99?
Hell nah. They get 10% off with our 10% off coupon that listed right here down here in the description.
Cigar Titans 10.
Cigar times 10 equals 10% off for $459.99.
Save yourself some change and then go buy yourself some cigars while your lady's drinking the wine.
34 bottles, y'all. 34 bottles. Plus a section for your charcuteries
Charcuteries
and cherries.
and cherries.
You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? And jello shots. And chocolate.
That's right.
And edible undies.
All the good
It's
stuff.
all down there. You know, I don't know if you keep condoms in the fridge.
I wouldn't.
No?
Not advise against that.
Okay, it's a different episode. So all that can go at the bottom.
That's
on
a
top,
cigar what if.
right? All that is in there. So you get what you pay for, fam.
That's right. Well, Stogie,
Yes.
this was a fun one.
It was. Got a nice little cigar review in there.
Yep.
Asian Room Series Rare Collection.
Yep.
Got a nice Cabernet Sauvignon wine review.
Yes.
A little
Very, very
blackberry,
nice.
little cocoa notes
Yep.
to go well with these nice earth tones. Medium plus type cigar.
Yes.
Hope y'all learned a little something.
Yes. And happy Valentine's Day to the Titan fam out
Happy
there.
Super Bowl day. To the
Happy
Titans
Super
fan.
Bowl, that's right.
Happy Superdome.
Shout out down below in the comments. Who are you going for?
Yes.
Is it going to be Philly or is it going to be Kansas City?
Kansas City.
You going with Kansas City?
Patrick Mahomes is a beast.
I'm going to have to go with Kansas City myself.
They're not gonna be able to stop him. And they got a runner on there
Yeah.
that is like Speedy Damn Gonzalez. I can't think of his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
If your team did not make the Super Bowl, shout out your team because the season is over.
Yes.
We can now arise from the dead. Rams in the hose. So
Not
we can
so much this
you know,
year.
we can rise from the dead and shout out our teams. All the Niner fans, stand up. All you Lions fans, stand up.
That's right.
All you England fans, stand up.
All you Dallas fans, sit down.
Sit your ass. No,
come on.
Stay right where you are.
Stay right where you
Stay
are.
right where you are.
Shit, we're getting hate.
Sorry, Kate Nate. Sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? So make sure. Hey, hope everybody brought some good food to the Super Bowl potluck.
Yes.
I hope everyone, all the Karens who brought Karen potato salad, was sent the hell home to spend Super Bowl by themselves for bringing the Karen potato salad with the raisins in it. You're not allowed at the parties. All Karens, you're not allowed.
Right.
Okay? If you bought regular basic ass hot dogs to the Super Bowl party, you're not allowed. If you came to the Super Bowl party empty-handed, you're not allowed. Okay? Have fun, enjoy yourself, parlay, smoke lots of cigars,
Please.
have lots of drink, eat real good, and be responsible on behalf of the Cigar Titans.
Yes. Bo Stogie,
Yes,
that's all the time we have for today.
it is.
What should the people do?
Subscribe to our damn channel.
Yes,
okay?
please.
We still pushing
Still pushing
on
more.
our way to
this
10,000
year?
subscribers.
Yep. 10,000.
No, in our head because YouTube has shadow banned us so heavily. Almost like that 50-year-old colonoscopy where they put 3 fingers in her ass. That's what YouTube has did to our channel.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna stop.
Nope, not gonna
Because
stop.
in our head, it might
Won't
be
stop, can't stop.
It might be 10,000 on screen.
That's right.
But in our head, it's 100,000.
That's right. Won't stop, can't stop. Won't
It's
stop,
you know what I'm saying? It's 100,000 subscribers. Man, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Press it hard. Comment below. We just told you to do that already. So make sure you don't forget.
Bell.
If you are on the premiere this Sunday at Super Bowl, We probably not gonna watch because I probably won't be there either because the game will be playing.
That's true.
So, but just comment anyway. Share this with other cigar enthusiasts, wine enthusiasts, bourbon enthusiasts. Let them know the Cigar Times are here. We are here to stay. Hit the bell notification so you get new notification every time Cigar Times posts a new video for y'all. Until next time, live how you smoke and smoke how you live. And that's smooth, baby.
Have a great week, everybody.